The baseball part of Satchel Paige's time in Bismarck is well documented, but not much is known about where the Hall of Famer lived during his time in the capital city. That's what Ryan Farrell explores in this week's Sports Spotlight.
The Yanks come up. Old Satchel Paige goes into relief.
Satchel Paige is one of the best pitchers in baseball history, and in 1935, he played in Bismarck. Jack Schwartz has lived next to this log cabin since the 60s. He bought it in 1998 with the idea of turning it into a garage. His plans changed.
I started to look at the abstracts on this piece of property and my home next door, and all at once I saw on the abstract that on this property, from 1929 to 1936, had been owned by Corwin. And I thought, Corwin Churchill. So I started to get a tie with Satchel being here.
S.W. Corwin and Neil Churchill were business partners, but it was Churchill who owned the integrated baseball team, which makes the connection to this property significant.
Would have been a natural place for Satchel to stay, because I was told that they didn't let the colored people stay in the hotel downtown in those days. So anyway, I thought, so there was some truth to this.
Schwartz quickly shifted his focus from building a garage to preserving history.
My son Mike, he said, we'll tear this down and we'll put a garage on here. And I said, no. I said, if Satchel stayed here, and I said, this old log cabin and this big stone fireplace, I said, no, we can't tear it down. This building set's too comfortable here, and it's got some history to it.
Schwartz has been restoring the cabin ever since. Satchel's family did not know this, and Jack did not know I reached out to one of Paige's kids.
Mr. Schwartz, I am Pamela O'Neill, the oldest daughter of Leroy Satchel Paige, and I'm speaking for myself and my family. We do not have all of the words to thank you for your endeavor, and we are so appreciative, and hopefully we can come and have the experience of being in that house. Thank you very much from the Paige family.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna run that again.
Do it. Pamela added the Bismarck cabin was a fine fit for her father.
It was in a perfect situation, perfect. He loved to hunt and he loved to fish. Talk about ideal. That was it.
With this week's Sports Spotlight, for your news leader, I'm Ryan Farrell.
And Schwartz said he would love to have the Paige family visit the cabin someday.